Hey, thanks for making it back to Veterans Info Tap. I'm glad you made it. Hey, please hit the thumbs up for me. It's really crucial that you do because it gets this information out there. It doesn't cost you a nickel. Hit that thumbs up, drives this information through YouTube's whatever magical, gears, and spits it out to other veterans so they can get the information that they are so lacking, right? Many of us who are on YouTube and looking at these channels, all the subscribers, and I'm sure you watch other videos like this, you guys already get it. We need to get this into the others' hands. So I really appreciate you doing that. So with that, VA will buy you a car, really. So you may have heard about it, you may not have, but yes, there are car allowance from the VA for specific situations. And so what I wanted to do was just read through it from the website, exactly what it looks like, whether you need it today because of your current conditions, or you might need it in the future, or you find out somebody who's a veteran who would absolutely qualify it, but they have no clue, right? Because we should all be sharing this type of information. So with that, let's go ahead and jump into it. The headline or title here on the website, and this is directly from the VA's website, VA Automobile Allowance and Adaptive Equipment. Do you have a disability related to your military service that prevents you from driving? If you do, you may be able to get disability compensation or benefits. Am I eligible for disability benefits from VA? So it's kind of general, so bear with me. I'm just going through the website. You may be eligible for disability benefits if you have a disability that's related to your service called a service-connected disability, and that includes at least one of these conditions. At least one of these must be true of you. Now, again, this is related to VA automobile allowance and adaptive equipment. So in that view or vantage point, right, you have to think about getting the car allowance or adaptive equipment, right? This isn't just VA compensation. I'm 10% rated and I get, $180 or whatever it is. So at least one of these must be true of you. And there's 6 of them. So one of these bullets. You have loss or permanent loss of use of one or both feet. Or you have loss or permanent loss of use of one or both hands. Or you have permanent decreased vision in both eyes, 2200 vision or less in your better eye with glasses, or greater than 2200 vision but with visual field defect that has reduced your peripheral vision to 20 degrees or less in your better eye. Or you have a severe burn injury. Or you have, I can't say it, it's ALS, Lou Gehrig's disease, right? So if you have that, or if you have ankylosis in one or both knees or hips, this qualifies you for adaptive equipment grant only. Who's covered? Veterans, service members. So those 2. Now that note that says this qualifies you for adaptive equipment grant only is probably that last one, which is the ankylosis in one or both knees or hips. Now, it says here, what kind of disability benefits can I get? There's 2 bullets. First one, a one-time payment to help you buy a specially equipped vehicle. You're buying a car or van or what have you. Probably a van. In some situations, one or more adaptive equipment grants to change a vehicle so it has features like power steering, brakes, seats, windows, or lift equipment to help you get into and out of the vehicle. And then it says, review current rates for special allowances. I clicked on that. We'll see what happens. Okay, here we go. Automobile allowance, $24,115 paid once. So that is pretty fantastic, right? So $24,115.12 is that allowance, which is pretty great. Now, going back into the regular website, how do I get these benefits? You'll need to file a claim for disability compensation and get our approval before buying a vehicle or adaptive equipment. You can apply for and use either grant before or after military discharge. So those that are, processing out on a most likely a medical discharge. Find out how to file your claim for disability compensation. Okay. And then it says here, when you file, you'll need to show that your disability is service-connected or treated as a service-connected condition under 38 U.S.C. 1151. Then it says here, for one-time payment to help you buy a specially equipped vehicle, you'll need to fill out an application or automobile or other conveyance and adaptive equipment. And that is VA Form 21-4502. So it's VA Form 21-4502. And then they say that they will pay the vehicle's seller directly. They're not going to give you a check and hope that you go do the right thing. They will pay the seller of the vehicle. For adaptive equipment grant, if you qualify for adaptive equipment only, you'll need to fill out an application for adaptive equipment, motor vehicle, VA Form 10-1394. So again, that's VA Form 10-1394. And then it says, we may pay you or we may pay the equipment seller directly. So that one, they will shoot you the check if necessary, or if they deem that that's the appropriate way, or they'll pay the seller directly. So again, this is all regarding the VA automobile allowance and adaptive equipment, 2 different grants with 2 different forms that you would fill out. And again, the things to qualify are loss or permanent loss of use of one or both feet. You have loss or permanent loss of use of one or both hands, or you have a permanent decreased vision in both eyes, 2200 vision or less in your better eye with glasses, or greater than 2200 vision but with visual field defect that has reduced your peripheral vision to 20 degrees or less in your better eye, or you have a severe burn injury. And I'm not sure exactly what they consider, severe, like how much and how bad is where's the barometer on that. I would say that if you're in doubt, throw it against the wall and see what happens. Or you have ALS, or you have ankylosis in one or both knees or hips. And then it says, note this qualifies you for the adaptive equipment grant only. And veterans and service members are able to apply for this. So great information. Wanted to get it into your hands for those of you that may qualify for it and not know that it exists. And also, so that way we're aware, right? When we come across another veteran who looks like they could use something like this, dropping this knowledge on them is an important thing for us to do, passing it forward, right? So with that, we'll go ahead and conclude. Thank you so much. I really appreciate each and every single one of you. And remember, if we don't take care of each other, something went wrong.